80 to 90% of all the trades I take in the foreign exchange market are based off the economic calendar. That is why I have a very high win rate when it comes to trading the financial market, and also a high risk to reward ratio. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I use the economic calendar so that you also can use the economic calendar as a pro and plan your trades around major market moving events in the foreign exchange markets. But before we dive into how we can use this economic calendar, I would like to give you a little bit of secret that is ongoing inside of Learnity. Did you know that at Learnity you can actually earn amazing rewards by just watching and learning in the reward section? If you do not know this, then hear this now, because you can actually get amazing rewards like cash prizes, trading bonuses, trading vouchers, and even other amazing and exciting gifts and rewards at Learnity by just engaging in the rewards program and watching educational videos, which you can also use to improve yourself in trading the financial markets. And also, if you're a newbie, there is a 5-day free forex training program that is ongoing at Learnity, and you can use this free 5-day forex training program to actually elevate your trading game. So if you have been looking for where you can actually learn how to trade the financial market and you have not seen, or you have been looking for other means and they're asking you to pay money, actually you can come to Learnity and you get this information for free. You get to learn for free, you get to earn amazing rewards for free. All these things are for free. So if you're not using Learnity, if you do not have a Learnity account, I suggest you actually use the link in the description below to save yourself a spot for the 5-day free forex training program and to also start earning in the rewards program. So hurry up now, use the link in the description below, save your spot and start earning rewards with Learnity, and do not say I never told you about this. Okay, so enough of the secrets. Now, what is an economic calendar? Actually, an economic calendar is a vital tool for we forex trader because we use it to see scheduled releases of major economic events that are supposed to happen in the future, and also data reports that can influence market movement on different currency assets. All right, so what you are seeing here is actually a picture of the forex factory, which is one of my favorites. I use because of its simplicity, and it actually gives me the details of everything I need to know about that economic news release. And also I love the way their calendar are being plotted. So that's just it. So when using this economic calendar, you can actually plan your trades ahead of time. You can know what to expect ahead of time. You can know if you are to actually engage in a particular price action, especially if you're having a major news release. And we all know that these news releases can be used as volatility injections when trading. So we need to know beforehand when these volatilities are going to be injected, and that is what I use to stay ahead. So why people are complaining that the market is too slow or the market is just ranging, I know simply because they are actually trading in times when there is no volatility injection. And that is why I use this economic calendar to position myself beforehand, so that when the volatility comes into the market, I would be already positioned into the market and I'll be making a lot of money. Now, I'm going to be teaching you how you can use the economic calendar in a minute, but first let us look at what it can do for you as a trader. Now, this economic event can help you identify high impact news events, which usually comes with high volatility. So anytime there is a high impact news event or high impact news release, we always anticipate a lot of volatility to be injected in the market, all right, especially around that currency pair we are looking at. Another thing is that it helps us improve our trade timing, all right. So because I know a particular news event is going to come up at a particular period of time, I'm already focusing and timing myself on when to enter the market and when to get out of the market, so I do not get burnt or I do not lose money on my positions, because that will help me time when I'm getting in on the market and when I'm getting out of the market. And I'm going to show you how to do all these things in a minute. And the next one is the insight to fundamental context. Understanding the economic calendar can actually give you insight to fundamental news events and releases and their outcome and how they can actually impact an economy. And this would help you to understand if the current situation of an economic is going to affect the value of that country's currency, and which you can use to determine if a particular currency is going to be weak or bullish. All right, and the last but not the least is that it helps you with your long-term strategy planning. So if you're a swing trader, you want to know when news releases like the interest rate cuts are happening, so that you can actually plan yourself for a longer term swing move, because all these events can actually help you plan yourself to your swing trading strategy. And that long-term strategy planning, especially for swing traders, is very, very important, because as a swing trader, you need to know when these high impact news releases are coming, so that you see if they are actually aligning with your trend, and if the fundamental news releases are actually in sync with the trend you are actually looking to trade with. Now, there are various top sites for checking out this economic calendar. We have the Forex Factory, we have the Daily FX, we have investing.com, we have Trading Economics, and we have my FX book. But for me personally, I prefer using the Forex Factory because of its simplicity, and I said that at the beginning of this video, and I'll show you how to use them right now. So all you need to do is go to your browser, be it Chrome, Safari, or any web browser you are using, and just input www.forexfactory.com, and you should be directed to this homepage, which is the homepage of Forex Factory, where you can see different news releases and calendar. All right, so this is the calendar over here, and you can actually see the news events that are going to be released today, and their currencies and the currency pair that they would impact. All right, so we have Tokyo Core Impact news release that actually came out at 12:30 a.m. my local time, and this is a medium impact news release. But before we go into how to identify all of this, let us take a quick look at how we can access the calendar from this point. Now, this is the homepage of forexfactory.com, and you can actually move over here to the calendar. Once you click on the calendar, you should be redirected to this page, where you can actually see this easy navigation, of which you can access previous week's data and future week's data. So you can see today news, tomorrow news, this week, next week, this month, next month, and you can actually move up to the next news release. And wherever you see these green dots, which is over here, it is telling you that that is the next news release that is likely to happen. You see, the next news release is going to be released at 1:30 p.m. my local time, which is West African time, and that is why we have this over here to guide us. All right, so you can actually anticipate news releases that are going to be coming out by just using this calendar, and you can also see the impact they can have on a particular currency pair. For example, when you see a red folder, it is actually telling you that a high impact is expected, and with high impact comes high volatility. And when you see an orange folder, it tells you that medium impact is expected, and with medium impact there is just an average volatility usually being injected in the market. And when you see a yellow folder, it's telling you low impact, so do not expect much of a volatility when you see this orange when you see these yellow folders rather. And when you see an ash folder, it is actually non-economic, because that is actually a bank holiday, or just not a trading, not just something you can use in trading. All right, usually they are holidays of different country. So once you come here, you are going to see a guide on how you can actually use and read this economic news on this platform. All right, so when you see a green number, for example, this news that has been released today, which is the Euro news that is being released today, or we do not have any release on this, because it is actually an all-day event. So if we should use this one over here, which is a Spanish flash CPI that came out at around 8 a.m., and we see that it is actually depicted with a red color, it is actually telling us that it is worse than the forecasted, or worse than the revised one, actually, because if you come here, you'd see a forecast, previous, and actual. So the actual is what is actually being released after the news. The forecast is what most fundamental analysts are expecting in the market. And so when you see a red number, it is actually telling you that that is worst for the currency, and this worst means that it is actually going to make this currency weak. So the euro is going to be weak when this number comes out red. But if this number should come out with a green color, it is actually telling you that the euro is likely to gain strength, and you might want to consider buying pairs like Euro USD, Euro JPY, and every other euro pair. All right, so for this that is coming out now, I'll be expecting and be watching to see what the actual price is, and if it is better than expected, all right, then I would expect the Canadian dollar to gain strength. And if it is also the same for the United States dollar, I would expect the United States dollar to also gain strength. So once I know all these things, I know the pair I want to trade, I know in what direction I should be looking for, and I know how to position myself. And that is how I use this economic calendar to stay ahead, to know when to expect volatility, and to make sure I know what the outcomes are so that I can use them to my advantage and also position myself when trading. Now, if you want to know how you can actually combine using this economic calendar and also finding the trend of the assets you are going to be playing alongside using this economic calendar, you can actually opt in for our courses at Learnity, where we have completely taught how to use all of this information. We have taught you on how to cross-check the economic calendar, what economic news releases are more important than the others, and which you should pay more attention to. So once you get any of our premium course, you'll be able to actually understand how you can blend this with other trading strategies and use them in trading the financial market. And to get that premium course, all you simply need to do is use the link in the description below, and you'll be redirected to our homepage, and then you can get the course. So waste no more time. I've shown you an insight of what this economic calendar can do for you. The next step for you to do is to go and purchase the premium course so that you'll be able to unlock the potential of using this economic news release alongside other strategies. And so guys, this is it for this video. If you have learned one or two from this video, you can give this video a thumbs up. And if you're a first time visitor, you're not subscribed, please do click that notification bell icon so that you do not miss out on the next amazing video we're going to be dropping on our channel. And do remember, you can follow us on our other social media handle on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on TikTok. And you can also reach out to us on the phone number displaying on your screen, and also send us a mail at coinlinity@gmail.com. And until I come your way again, remember to always trade well and trade safe.